toy. You're
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for the Bowtech Core SR with the dual track sight, ripcord rest, the whole shebang, brand new strings, 70 pounds, right-handed. The thing's an absolute shooter.
It'll ship out tomorrow.
It'll ship out tomorrow. This is the 4th bow we've given away this year, if you include the 2 at Bow Disciples Challenge. So pretty cool. And here we go. Best of luck. Hunter Bragg. There you go. Congrats to Hunter Bragg. That's awesome. I love giving away these bows, and it's a really fun way to promote the website, but also promote archery and give people a chance to win some pretty bitchin' items. So really, really pumped. We're going to sit down, bang out a podcast, so check that out on the Bow Disciples podcast, and we'll see you soon.
And Nyla says hello to the most wonderful people ever. But she's mostly talking to me, not you.
So, thank you. I'm excited. Merry Christmas. How are you? You seem a little aloof this morning.
I believe we determined last hunting season that you used that word incorrectly.
Do I?
Yeah.
What's it mean?
I don't remember, but I believe you used it incorrectly.
Someone can drop in the comments what aloof means.
Yeah.
So yeah, Christmas Day.
What?
This pod is going to basically have no editing other than the front trimmed, the back trimmed, and then it's going to be up. So anyways, stoked for Hunter Bragg. Think of that. Just, it goes to show you don't have to have a million entries.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter Bragg with the coming home with the bow and a hat.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
No. Let's talk about your outfit.
The outfits, it's good. I do not want to know the pricing that you paid for them, but I do like the outfit.
Show them your behind. It's the best part. Oh, you didn't flip the camera so I can see it on film.
But I did utilize the back flap.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it is helpful. You know, easy access.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, I wanted one for Albykins, but they didn't have one that would come in time. I'm sorry, Taters, but I do think you have a Christmas scarf in there that we can put on you today.
So with Christmas being here, we're kind of not really doing Christmas today because we kind of did it yesterday.
Well, everybody who got people gifts.
Yeah, I did get gifts for Teddy. I got him a tracer tripod.
Yeah.
And I paid full retail for.
Yeah, of course.
And,
of course.
But yeah, because Christmas is a lot of fun, and I think it's a good time to be grateful for what you have in life. You know. What are you grateful for this year in reflection?
You know, my eye itches. You know, just everything. Albykins, of course, you know, because he's so wonderful. And, of course, you know, the lovely James Visser here. Yeah, yes. Getting out of the Navy, which didn't happen this year, but it's coming up very soon, hopefully. I mean, I haven't heard anything, but, you know, that's the goal. So, you know, all of those things, interviews coming up tomorrow and Friday, so hopefully a new job down the pipe here. Just lots of things to... I got my smoker's voice on this morning.
Oh, yeah, you do. You sound like chain smoking Marlboro Reds this morning. Oh, my goodness.
Just lots of things to be happy for, you know? In the morning, it takes a lot for me to get the wheels turning.
I would like to point out as well that we did get an email from the podcast of someone with a job suggestion. So, as usual, if you're watching this, please go ahead and shoot over any job offers or suggestions that you think may be helpful or greatly appreciated. And then, you know, we had talked about starting another giveaway that was going to be free and just like on YouTube or on Instagram type thing. Is that still something you're planning to do? And if so,
I think so.
You're going to start it today? Do you have big things to tell the people?
Well, maybe we'll tell today. Maybe we'll start it like January 1st or something, and you know, let it run a little bit or something while we're on our hunt. Yeah, I mean, my bow is I did get it dipped, so it does look a little worn and torn, but so is every bow that gets hunted and used and, used and abused. But I think what we'll do for that bow, that would be the 5th bow. It won't happen within the year, so we'll count it for the next year. But I think we'll just do it as a free giveaway on Instagram, just like a comment, follow, whatever. I don't know what they do, like, share, or whatnot, and
you just
pick someone out of the Insta.
You just have to cap it to where they can only tag like one time, because what happens is if you give people unlimited tags and they like tag like 15 of their buddies or 20 of their buddies or whatever, they can actually get their like accounts removed first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you want to make sure you say at max you can tag 3 people or something.
I did not know that.
It's true. Yeah, it happened to my buddy Knights of the Apex. My boy Coda did one of these giveaways and people got their accounts removed trying to join too many times.
Oh,
so you just gotta be sure you
interesting. Yeah, put a cap of like 5, and then you get bonus points if you like share, if you like.
There's gonna be a lot of comments on there.
Yeah, but I think that would be fun. It's a free one.
There's a way to use a website, I think, for that.
There is,
so
yes, which makes it a lot easier than printing names out and whatnot.
Yeah, I think you just do a tag, and that's about it. Like, make sure they follow and a tag.
Yeah.
Maybe a story share, but like that, I think you reduce the amount of people. So it just depends.
Yeah, I usually just do it as like a bonus point,
But the
or
thing
whatever.
that's a little tough about your bow specifically, and why I think it's good to do it, this way that's real easy to enter, is your bow is quite specific,
Yes.
because it's left-handed, 50
pound limbs.
teeth.
I think I do have the limbs for the... No, or was that for my Gen 2?
That was the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I do have an extra random set of limbs, but that's for a Gen 2.
So anyways, I think that'll be fun though.
Yeah.
And actually, it'll be, 4 bows this year. I think last year at Bow Disciples we gave away at least 1. I think it was 1, maybe 2. So yeah, total, we've probably given away 6 or 7 bows after that one's done. Which is a lot in 2 years. So
Yeah.
keep doing that. I think this year... It'd be fun to have a giveaway going pretty much all year, and I think that will be the case. I mean, maybe not from like February through the challenge on May 17th and 18th, just because there's like a lot of stuff happening. In that, as I said, I've been trying not to say it.
Yeah, I do say it a lot.
And then I figured, God, dang it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. There we go. But I figured we should chat about reflection, Gosh dang it! I said it again.
Jeez, you're bad at it.
No. So, you said that you're grateful for getting out of the military and potentially landing a new job soon. Those are good things. Those are really good things.
I've been looking forward to it.
For myself, shoot, I don't know. I guess just a big year of growth, A lot of accomplishments.
It kind of makes sense right there, though, but...
Yeah, I gotta stop saying it.
Yeah.
It's like making a bad habit, like sucking my thumb or something. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess just a lot of growth, and both personally and, of course, business-wise, basically making a full transition from real estate to content, which is really cool. And, yeah, I think that next year is gonna be even better.
Yeah, I think you after the shoot, you really took the yes pill.
Oh.
You said, I'm going to say yes to almost everything.
And I'm going to continue doing it.
And that's a good, with stipulations sometimes, but that's a good pill to take, especially in your case, any yes is an opportunity to film. An opportunity to create content, an opportunity to meet new people, which, as you've seen in the past, has been, oh shoot, now I'm doing it.
I really believe that
Dang
social skills are maybe the most important trait. like, especially as technology becomes more and more prominent in kids, like, it's so important to get out and socialize and have those skills and meet people. So, to your point about doing stuff with more and more people, you never know what opportunity some of those things might lead to, and same to them meeting you. You know what I mean? It's like a two-way street, ideally. And because I want everyone to win and succeed, you know?
Yeah.
And I really mean that. That's not, I'm not messing around. Like, I want everyone to do super well, and it, yeah, 2024 it has to be one of the best years of my life. I mean, it's got to be in the top 3 or 4, you know, if not the top. So, obviously, it's a big, you know, it's a big bar for next year. But I always feel at the end of a year, if I have a strong year, like with numbers and stuff, I always think, man, that's going to be like impossible to match. And then, you know, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I'm definitely going to give it my best shot.
And I think there's a lot of potential within 2025, just from some of the new things you'll be doing, some of the new ideas we've had, like the one we still haven't really talked about it at all, so we won't talk about it here, but the thing we talked about with Chuck, I think is a fabulous idea. So there's just new avenues that can be, you know, create potential that were not in the previous year to make it better and better.
Do we think it's a good time to talk about some of the like archery events that I or both of us or some of our group are going to be doing in 2025, or do you think we should maybe hold off on that a little?
No, I think we could talk a little bit about, like, you know, what 2025 may have in store.
All right. Well, if that's the case, you know, we are going to be doing
I think that'll be fun.
Oklahoma Total Archery, which I've heard really good things about, and I have now been to Oklahoma one time, but never to shoot. So go do that one. And then that's like our first shoot of the year, really. I mean, that one's in April, I think. Then I'm doing Tennessee with, you may come to that, but you're not sure. And that
just depend on work schedule.
That's going to be with basically our San Antonio group again. Run it back. Should be pretty bitchin'. I got to obviously try to defend my title.
Yeah.
And then after that, Bow Disciples Challenge 3, May 17th and 18th. Then Pennsylvania TAC.
Yeah.
All in May. 3. So May's going to be busy, but yeah, we're going to be bouncing all over the place. And I'm excited for it because one of the reasons I like to do TAC is to mingle with people and get to, you know, rub elbows with the viewers. And I've done that a lot, you know, from Montana and west, a bunch of those TACs. But I'm never on the eastern side. So this year we're, you know, going the opposite way, which I think will be really good.
And it's, you know, one of, if not, as they say, the biggest TAC event now. So I'm just very interested to see size-wise how it compares to Utah's, which has been the biggest one that they have and the biggest one we've been to.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun. And it'll be interesting to see, like, you know, just to meeting people out there on the East, which is, you know, your content luckily is very just archery related. So you relate to a larger audience than just hunting. Because if you just did, you know, Western hunting as a channel, really, like, nobody on the East could, I mean, you could maybe be interested in it, but like it doesn't teach you anything over there. So it'd be interesting to meet new people over there and just that whole experience. I'm just hoping, you know, I go back to it every time, how work pans out and what job I end up with. Because you think about how busy May will be, like that's a lot of days off.
Yeah, no, it is a lot of days off, and That's the tough part about having a standard like work schedule. It's just really hard to.
That's why I pray for remote, because at minimum, there may be times where, at least if I'm traveling, I can be working from the airport. I can be, I can mix the schedule up to work early mornings and late afternoons.
Yeah, that's what you ideally, hope to find.
Yeah.
It's interesting how, when you switch to a regular 9-to-5 job, you're really like trading your time for money is what you're doing. So you're like giving away freedom, essentially.
Yeah.
Your own choices and desires for money and security and good health insurance and all these different things. So it's like a good trade-off that most of society is willing to take, and I don't know why, but I just never was able to, my mind can't process life that way.
Yeah.
That's why I've been in business for, Nate Illingsworth asked me about it, and I was like, holy smokes, I've been doing business entrepreneurship now for 10 years straight. And before that, I had a job for 2 years, and before that I had done business for 3 years. I've already done business almost half my life.
Yeah, creating your own schedule. Yeah, the more I, do my unpaid internship, essentially, my unpaid employment. I think they also call that. Nah, I won't say that.
You get paid in product.
But, anyways, the more I do my unpaid internship with bonuses, it's it becomes more and more frustrating to think about a job that you potentially will have to go into the office for. But right now you have to make money. But it's definitely not just because I want a job through you or anything like that. It sounds strange because then it's you almost feel well, then am I employed, or is he the only one employed? But no, you would just be paying me. But in a sense, it's great for taxes for you. But at the same time, it just makes life so much easier to say yep, nope, you need a film guide, Brianna can do it. And it's nope, you're not hunting this trip, you're filming. Easy day. I'm going to film and having fun. And
probably chat my ass.
No, at least I got to get at least one a year, but I'll put that in the contract for my employment. High fence only with a feeder, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But it when you think about it, from a business standpoint, the more I involve myself in assisting in things behind the scenes for you, the more annoying or frustrating it is to say oh nope, I also need to remember I'm about to start working a potential 9-to-5 or even remote, either one, but not being able to just fully dedicate I could be investing time into thinking or working on this thing we've talked about with Chuck, or how to get more items for giveaways for people, or getting you to more events. And that's not talking potentially going to the Bowtech rally in late July or August, which you're going to.
I forgot about that.
Which would also be something, I think, they would want somewhat of the group there, Ted and I or something, but who knows, you could go by yourself. But they're just these, I might have to say no to, which it sucks. I don't like it. Because it also just makes it easier, if things pop up or need to be done or whatnot, you can go be a social butterfly.
Yeah.
And I can get the things done. So we'll see. I think you'll definitely lead up there. We'd like to, I think, hope by the end of 2025, but I think more realistically could be maybe the end of 2026, so 2 years from now. But we'll just have to see what the growth scale looks like.
Yes, that is it. That's very, very good, well thought out statement, right?
Yeah, I think you lost track about 15 minutes ago, but
I was very in tune.
Yeah.
I was very in tune. yeah, I think, I'm excited for Christmas. We're going to go, right now, we're going to go out, put some new components on the Kawasaki Ridge side by side, kind of get ready for an upcoming hunt. We're going to film a bow breakdown for my bow. We're going to bring one of those baseball games and maybe play that.
And then we're going to hit some kickers.
Yeah, then we're going to do some little biking and different things. So it's going to be a fun Christmas. And looking forward to it. And we'll return next week.
Is your friend awake? I feel like you're like wrapping up a pod that's only been going for about 15 minutes. I'm not really sure what's happening right now.
Minutes in.
Okay, is that time to end? Or?
I think it's enough, I think it's enough. It's just a little sample platter, for Christmas. Unless you do have something.
I don't know. This is an interesting pod.
Something you want to throw in the mix?
I don't know. What were your best, your top 3 of 2024?
Top 3 like moments or what?
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, becoming an uncle was really cool.
Yeah. He's cute.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then,
Yep.
hold on, we got a delay of game for the dog.
Well, he wanted to be invited up, so.
Okay, so, yeah, obviously becoming an uncle, bitchin'. I would say, I think Ted getting his mule deer this year. In January was really, really cool. Just like a really cool stock, cool moment, big accomplishment.
And it was cool to be like, there were times when you couldn't see him for a while, but it was very cool to literally watch it essentially from the 300 yards away. You're very close. And see him get in his element of Ted is a hunter. He may be 67 years old, but he is a hunter, and he's someone to be listened to. He has a lot of tips and tricks and
if you don't want to hear, he'll tell you anyways. That was good. So that would be 2, and then I guess number 3 would probably be kind of a tie between some of the collaborations that we did this year, but also the success of Bow Disciples Challenge 2. I'm very proud of that. It was a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And then, I'm already so thinking about next year's challenge. So once we're back from, hunting, it's going to be basically event time. Let's really get into the weeds on the event.
Oh, what about...
Another thing I would like to say about the event is last year, Ramona VFW sponsored the first 10 military, past or current people that signed up for the event to shoot for free. This year, between Ramona VFW again and the Bow Disciples, we are doing the first 20 veterans.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. We live in such a veteran and active duty dense population that I think it's beneficial for them.
So already, that's crazy to already have that locked in. But I would say, too, if you're listening to the podcast and are interested in potentially being a food vendor, a vendor, or a course sponsor, you can shoot us over an email to bowdisciples@gmail.
Yep. Or you can hit the little fill out on the website.
Yeah, tab on the website, and then we can send you the proper forms that will give you the pricing breakdown, what you get for the money, kind of the whole breakdown of why you would be a vendor. But last year our vendors did amazing.
Yeah, I think one, said that that event sold the most they've ever sold at an event, which I think is awesome because it's a big event for being new. Only the second year last year. And the first year of even having vendors. So comparing it to what they probably, other events they've gone to, I think that's awesome. That just says that the audience coming to your event is truly engaged in archery. They love the sport. They love, new things for the sport, things that will better themselves as a shooter, an archer, a hunter, whatever it may be. So.
What would your top 3 moments be for yourself?
Top three. I feel like I need a cookie right now, like a gingerbread cookie, or like a they're not called scones. I can't remember. My grandma would always have them. They're shaped like this, but they're kind of like a hard bread, usually sometimes dipped in chocolate.
Brittle. It sounds like super hot ass.
Oh, it's so delicious. You dip it in hot coffee and it becomes soft.
You know what? I think that you have this thing where, like, even if you didn't like the food you're describing, you would say you like it because it's from 1927. And,
Oh, it was better times.
and I think that, like, you have this big draw and like to old traditions.
Yeah, I do enjoy them. They're fantastic. But I don't not like the food. I like the food.
Yeah.
It's just better. It's good. So anyways, I can't remember what it's called, but I don't know why that popped in my head when I was going to sip my
So
coffee.
that's in your top 3?
No, it's not, because I haven't had one last year, but I would like to this coming year. I've actually thought about it a few times at the grocery store.
So you're going to give us your top
So anyways, top 3. Top 3. I'm thinking there's, so many things. I guess one could definitely be my January mule deer. It was my first mule deer. And I know you say the coos was a stock as well, but it was just a different experience, like a full-on stock, from...
I'm the pro.
Yeah. So the mule deer would be, one. I went to Australia last year or the year before? Did I go in 2024?
Couldn't tell you.
No, I think I went in 2023.
No, so it doesn't count. Next one.
What else did I do this year? I don't have a good memory. Remind me of some things I did this year.
Well, you have done a lot. You've got a truck.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely on the list.
Got a mountain bike.
Yeah, maybe we'll call that it. I have a short-term memory, so I can't remember things in the past.
You put in a lot of effort towards getting ready to exit the military. You got a javelina. You shot at a bunch of turkeys and missed.
And then did no fall turkey hunting. One day was enough. Maybe we'll say, and I did a lot of, I guess I should be proud of the amount of doctor's appointments that I've put myself finally through that I didn't want to, and procrastinated on to prepare for getting out. Need to start that disability claim now. But I would say biking would maybe be number 2 on the list there, because that shit's tough.
The biking's bad.
It's tough. I thought I broke my ankle the other day. Ankles are malleable. Did you know that?
I did know that.
I mean, that thing straight up bent the wrong direction left. It's not supposed to go this way, to an extent. But, that thing was stuck underneath the bike. I was trapped.
Yeah.
Trapped, I tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well.
But I've been sticking to it.
You have.
And I think it's because I like challenging things. And we know I don't have any balance or directional sense. So... And then I see you get on my bicycle and just do it like it's nothing, like it's a piece of cake, like it's easy peasy. So then you get frustrated and you're like, gosh dang it, I'm doing this. And then I get about 2.5 berms down and fall off the bicycle or whatever it is. And then I get more frustrated. So I get right back on the bicycle.
Biking is difficult.
Yeah, so biking has been very fun. I like picking trails that are too hard for me.
You do.
But, what you told me, you session. So,
yeah.
I think what I'd like to do is just start sessioning, little segments.
Yeah,
Go back and try it again. And then eventually I'll piece those segments together and do the whole trail.
Yeah.
Who needs to start on the easy shit? Also, I can't seem to find an intermediate. It's like it's either like easy riding a fire road
What?
or it's hard as shit.
I think the
Where
bike
is
park
the
was
middle
pretty
ground?
medium. I think the bike park was very medium.
Oh, for sure, but I mean like
Close.
trails.
I think you need to just session the bike park a little and learn
Yeah.
how to slap those turns. That
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll hit some kickers today because now I want to start jumping in the air. What I learned is why I fell is because I don't have enough momentum to go up. You come down and like, I feel like I'm going at a decent pace, but obviously it's not enough to come back up because it just loses. As soon as I hit that bottom and then go up, all momentum is gone out of the bicycle. It just like comes to a straight standstill.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden you freak and you start trying to pedal to crest the top of the little hill. And then you're wobbling because the bike's almost literally not moving. And that's how I just...
I'll tell you what, I'm a cozy little cub right now. I'm so cozy.
I don't know if morning pods are for you.
I'm far more lively in the mornings than you are.
It doesn't seem like it today.
I'm just so comfy right now.
I know, it's the onesie.
Yeah, I'm comfy.
And you went to Starbucks in it, which is amazing.
Well, you know, you needed your Starbucks, so I drove
I
over
did.
there. I wasn't going to change.
Well, you see, I have to get the sugar plum cheese Danish as many times as possible because I think after January 1st, it's going to be gone. It's only around Christmas time, and it's very upsetting.
What's a better seasonal food item, the sugar plum cheese Danish or the McRib?
The sugar plum cheese
Have
Danish,
you had a
obviously. Maybe like 20 years ago.
I think maybe we should go get a McRib.
Yeah, maybe we'll film a short eating McRibs.
Yeah, McRib is super hot fire.
I just, like, I'm sure it probably does taste, I can't say like
It's just
good,
like doused
but
in
like,
barbecue sauce, and it has like...
the meat looks like rubber.
Yeah, I mean...
It looks like they painted those little black
I
lines
think
on.
the McRib is in... I think it's in right now, so we could maybe go to the Mickey D's and get a McRib.
It is, but also like, why is it like cut and shaped like ribs, but there's no bones in it?
I used to have this buddy that he's one of my biking friends, and he used to do this thing. He doesn't do it anymore, but when he was younger, he would, during McRib season, he would pound like 50 of them, and he does, like each year try to get more McRibs.
Yuck.
He doesn't do it anymore.
You know, I need you to get a hold of some of your biking buddies,
Yeah.
and we're gonna film some videos with them, but teaching me how to bike.
Yeah, we can do biking and some archery, both
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like.
I want to hear the tricks. I want to hear the tricks from the pros. I also want to go to Woodward, and I want to jump in the foam pit.
You got a ways to go, pal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why?
You wouldn't even ride up the ramp or down the ramp. You'd be too scared.
Well, how do you get to the... So, like, I watched that video of Matt doing it. Like, where you get to the... You're on that thing, and you drop in. Mm-hmm. And then you ride, and then you hit the ramp up into the foam pit. How do you get up to, like, the start there?
You walk stairs or ride up there.
Oh, okay, stairs. There's a stair option.
Yeah, but that's not going to be the hard part. You're going to be too scared to roll down the ramp and then hit the ramp. Because it looks like a wall. It's so steep.
I got it.
So if you crash, you're just going to face.
If you give me knee pads, I'll do it.
Oop, I got a text message.
I'm going to do it.
I think that this was ultimately a good pod.
I think so. I think we talked about some good things. Oh, you know the one we didn't bring up? Are you doing Vegas?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do love Vegas. Obviously. So we'll see. It's in March, which March is
It's an open month.
a pretty good month for me. You do have to sign up by a certain point. And I also have not got to shoot the target bow nearly as much as I would like.
I don't think you will because you have so many other things unless you just commit, unless you just sign up. Yeah. Just sign up.
We'll see. I'll decide.
Just sign up.
I'll decide on the next pod.
I think you need to do it.
Maybe I will do it.
I think you need to do it.
Maybe I will. We'll see.
Say yes.
Not at the moment. Not right now, but I'll think about it.
You need to say yes. It's the year of saying yes. And it's like, You know, all this new content just waiting to be created, and people want to watch you shoot a target rig, and you know, all your mad skills.
Maybe I could gamble, go to a pool party while
I'll pass on all of that. I'll take a spa day, but sure.
Who's gonna film my content?
I'll film, just not at the gambling and the pool party.
Oh,
You can bring Matt for that.
okay. That probably works out better for me.
Yeah.
Also, my scootering's been big.
Oh yeah.
People been loving.
You're welcome for that for Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was very nice. My
Yeah.
street bangers.
Yes.
That trick I did on Christmas Eve was very impressive. The half cab off the 3-stair backwards, 180 tail whip the 2-stair. It's a nice little pack.
I asked for 360, but
Yeah, I mean you could 360 off the second set.
yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, I'm glad I can jump, you know, curbs now.
you can. Yeah.
You know, I watched a man when I finally returned to my vehicle the other day biking. Old man on a big old mountain bicycle. A full curb, you know, that thing's like 8 inches. He was going so slow. And he just like pop the front wheel up onto the curb, pop the back wheel going up onto the curb, and then rode right off of it to his vehicle.
Badass.
How did he have enough strength to pop it up there? He was going so slow.
You just gotta preload
Yank
it a
that
little
sucker?
bit. Yeah, preload it. But anyway, everyone, please vote 5 stars on the Spotify and Apple if that's whichever's your preferred podcast streaming platform, and on the YouTube Bo Dickables, the Bo Dickables podcast. Please subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below, and if there's an archery event that you think we should come to, and there's a chance we can fit it in the schedule, you can also drop that comment down below. But help get the channel monetized. Get us to 1,000 subs. All the other metrics are already there. You know what I mean? So try to get us to 1,000 subs. We'll hit it soon for sure. And then we can make a little bit of money on the podcast. Not a lot, but a little bit. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Merry Christmas and congratulations
And good night.
to Hunter Bragg.
Yeah.
I'm Paul Harvey. Good day.